Good morning, students. Welcome to English 111 class for spring 2021 at Bethel University. I'm Professor Quinn, your English professor for this semester. And if you're watching this video, you have been reading about what to do for your first discussion. And I wanted to also let you know the best way to be successful in the class. First of all, for your discussion, your original discussion post is going to be due on Thursday of each week. Your due dates for this class are very consistent. And you can see those due dates in your syllabus, which is over here. If you're on a computer, it's over here. And if you have zoomed in on your computer, zoom in for me. It's possible that you've got a navigation bar over here instead. So if you don't see these, if you'll click on the navigation bar, then they'll pop up, okay? So I just want to show you that that can be a thing. And if you're on a cell phone, it may be little lines on this side of the page. So anyway, your discussion posts are due on Thursday of each week. And then your responses to your classmates will be due on Saturday of each week. And your assignment, of which there will be one each week, each unit, your assignment is always due Sunday at midnight, at the very end of the week. So that's very consistent. When you're writing for this course, you're going to strictly write in first or third person. First person means you can say I enjoyed this story, or I think that the protagonist was acting like an idiot. And you will also write in third person. The characters were very friendly. I thought that Miss Maple was very sweet to everyone. So you can write in first and third person. You do not want to write in second person. We're trying to break you of the habit of writing in second person, of using you and your in your writing. Okay, so don't be writing in second person for this course. Also, you do want to try to use an MLA heading on each of your essays. That's just something that's good for you to get used to. We learned that last semester. And just as a recap, what you're going to do for that is put your name and then your professor's name. And you can just say Professor Quinn. And the course, which is English 111, and the date that the assignment's due, or today's date, the date that you're working on it. So I'm just going to put the assignment, your assignment this week, will be due 15 January 2021. And I know that's a weird way to write a date, but that's how we write a date in MLA. So it's day, month, year. Month is always spelled out and there are no commas. Okay. So let's see what else. To be successful in this class, there are three main things that you need to do. One, do not procrastinate. That was a problem that a lot of students had last semester, and hopefully a lot of you have made some New Year's resolutions, and one of them is to not procrastinate. And it's easy to say, well, I'm not going to procrastinate, but in order to do something on time, you have to do it early. That's something that no one taught me when I was in high school or college. In order to complete something on time, you have to do it early. There's really no such thing as on time. There's either early or late. So in order to do something on time, you have to complete it early. So plan on doing your things early, completing your work early. And then if you need another day or so, then it will still be on time because you've done it early. Okay, so try to get used to doing that. Secondly, make sure you're revising your work. After you write something, don't just go ahead and click send and turn it in. Read back through it. And it is perfectly acceptable in writing classes to have someone else read your work and help you revise it. That is absolutely just fine to do that. That can be a teacher or a parent or a classmate or anyone. At the college level, most colleges have what's called a writing lab, and you can go and have tutors help you to revise your writing, because not everyone's good at writing. All right, and then lastly, make sure you read your feedback. I give you feedback on just about everything that we do, not necessarily discussions, because you sort of give each other feedback, and sometimes I just say, nice work, and I give you, the grade that you earned, which is normally 100. But for your essays, I do give you feedback that I want you to learn from. And that feedback is so that you can see what types of mistakes that you've made, and also to make improvements to your writing, which is what we want from you. All right, for your first discussion, you are going to write an introduction of yourself, but we're going to do it a little more fun, and you are going to make it a bragging essay. So you're going to exaggerate all the things you're good at, even the things that you're just kind of okay at. And I have written you an example. I'm not going to read it out loud to you because I know that you know how to read, but it is quite silly. The tone should be funny, and everyone should know that you're exaggerating. And I have put an example here, but another example is if you were, say, kind of a good cook, then you might exaggerate and say, I'm such a good cook that people come from miles around just to try my baked apple pie. So everything should be exaggerated and quite silly, and it will be fun to read these and respond to them. So for your little discussion introduction essay here, you're going to write 200 words or more, and this copy is 215 words. So that gives you an example of approximately how long it should be. But write 200 words or more, and when you respond to your classmates, and I haven't put that in here yet, so responses, and we're going to respond to 3 classmates. Responses to 3 classmates should be 100 words or more. And I'm going to allow you to respond in any way that you want. You can say, oh my gosh, this was so funny. I had no idea that you could make apple pie that would bring a grown man to his knees. You can respond in that way, or you can respond in a similar way that goes along with the tone of the assignment, which is, oh, I know that you think that you can make an apple pie that would bring a grown man to his knees, but I can assure you my apple pie is better, and we should have an apple pie bake-off, and the loser will have to jump from the tallest cliff without a parachute. Just feel free to make this discussion absolutely silly, okay? Because it is our first discussion, and I'm sure you'll all do amazingly on it. So I just wanted to introduce you to the class, tell you the best way to be successful in the course, and to talk through the first discussion with you. I do enjoy making videos, and in your course reviews, you've indicated that those videos help you, so I will try to continue to make videos each week. We do have a textbook for this course, and it's over here under the Read tab. I normally will not have you read the entire chapter that's there. I normally will tell you what pages I want you to read, because it's just a lot of reading, and I don't want to overwhelm you with reading because we're also going to be reading some literature this semester. The Attend section will have lectures in it, and I will indicate whether or not you need to watch those. And normally you do need to watch all of them. Occasionally I'll tell you, like, jump to section 6 and watch this section, which is what I want you to focus on. Your discussions are always due Thursday, and the responses to your classmates are due Saturday. And of course, your complete section, which has the most points assigned to it, is for essays and rough drafts and outlines and little quizzes and things like that. And those are normally 100 points each. Your final essay in Unit 15 is 200 points, but that's the only one that is worth more points. Actually, it'll be in Unit 14. Unit 15 will be a reflection. Okay, I hope this was helpful, and please reach out to me in VCamp if you have any questions. That's here under messages, and I will be happy to answer any questions that I can for you, and I hope you have a great semester. Bye.